Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Poetry in Purgatory. And I'm here just looking at this art piece again, because I literally can't get it out of my mind. Uh, anyways, last time we were going through the Apex route. We... Go away, please. Had a few more fun little conversations in here, and then ended up helping him out at the Purgatory. He ended up needing to work on his guide business, so he asked us to take the shop for a day, which got us through a few of the character things. We now have up to the third hidden info thing, but we have done 4 events, I think, because it just ended with us heading to his room. We learned a little bit more about him. We learned that he's actually a dad. And we got this very nice, not achievements, gallery. This very nice, melancholic, bitter, sweet, not even really bittersweet, kind of more bitter. But, yeah, got this art piece of him and his daughter before he left, never to see her again. Yeah. Seriously, though, that one art piece I think makes me like the Apex route more than the Bliss route. Anyways, I think that's about what happened last time. We could have started some of the side routes, but I decided I'm just going to hold off on all of these until we're done with the Apex route, so that they're not getting broken up too much. But I believe the next thing in the Apex route is to head to the Purgatory, and we'll help out a bit more. Although, let's head to the room. We can now head to Apex's room freely, but we're going to head to our own room. We did also manage to get the achievement for getting the, the demoralizing advice from sleeping. Well, it doesn't say who said it, but I'm guessing it's the guide saying you are completely worthless is what it happens. So let's just rest till morning so that we can get to daytime. Throughout this life, you can never be certain of living long enough to take another breath. Wang Po. I feel motivated. Okay, I think we've seen that one before. It seems like we might have seen all of them. There might be other ones we haven't read yet, though. But anyways, skip to midday, and we can head to the Purgatory and continue on with the Apex route. Visit my favorite customer, skip through, continue the route. Here we go. Oh, so yeah, that's how I ended up with all this stuff. No biggie, as they say. Amazing, Apex. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Somehow you always manage to deliver what everyone here needs. You're truly an irreplaceable part of our little community. Come now, you're gonna make me blush. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm only doing my part, ma'am. Oh, please don't call me ma'am. That makes me feel so old. Then I won't do it again, I promise. Do I have your guarantee? I'll do you one better. I'm giving you my special Apex guarantee. That's very reassuring. I love the voice. Oh, well then, I'll be on my way. Just between you and me, I can't wait to sink down in my couch and go to town on these classics of cinema. Maybe I'll even make myself some popcorn. She really is still just Astrid, even if she is now a deity. I hope you'll have a great time. And do come again soon. Oh, I definitely will. Oh, Isobel. Hi. Oh yeah, things are still rough. Hello there. Are you doing well? Well enough, I guess. That's good to hear. Well, you know where to find me if you need help with anything. Hi now, both of you. Yeah, we have yet to continue on to the point where our relationship is a little bit less strained. So we do still have that going on.
Greetings, Isabel.
Hi.
I might be misreading the room here, but is something going on between you and the Overlordess?
Um, I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. It's a whole thing.
I see.
You two seem to get along great, though. Do you still feel like she's hard to trust? Oh yeah, that was his thing, where he couldn't get a full vibe off of the voice because she's too nice in his opinion. Meanwhile, he could semi-trust the guide because he knew the guide's gonna be a jerk. On account of her being so nice all the time, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean that thing I said the other day about the guide being more trustworthy than her? I still feel that way, but that doesn't necessarily mean I dislike spending time with her. After all, nice people are just that. Nice. You don't have to trust someone in order to join. You don't have to trust someone in order to enjoy their company. Besides, she is my employer, or second in command to my employer, at the very least.
That makes sense.
One has to
Remect? What? Words are hard.
One has to respect the chain of ruling, a golden mantra of retail.
Interesting. I suppose you know more than I do.
I also have to admit that her love for movies is infectious.
Do movies exist where you come from? Probably not, since they're not vital to survival.
Honestly, I'm jealous. It's very hard for me to enjoy those.
Oh, why is that?
Well, in my time, we don't have any VCRs, DVD players, or even ways of streaming that kind of entertainment. However, we do have the option to instantly receive a full transmission of a movie's plot.
Oh, that doesn't really feel the same, does it? In a similar way to that instant messaging thing you mentioned before?
Exactly. So in theory, I've watched many movies, but comparing my experiences to how the voice describes hers, it's obvious that something vital is lost when viewing a movie that way. Sitting down with someone you care about, getting engrossed in a plot which unfolds over an hour, 2 hours, even 3. That is the experience I'm missing out on. Getting spoon-fed a couple hundred glorified plot synopses doesn't quite hit the same way.
Are we gonna go on a movie date with Apex? That would be kind of fun. I bet. Listening to you talking about this almost making me bored of movies too.
Sorry about that. I wish everything about the future could be fascinating, but some things are just painfully dull, as you can probably tell by now.
Yeah. You know what we should do?
Huh?
2 words. Movie night. Yes, please. Please. Give us it.
Uh, now there's an idea. Perhaps I'd be able to put together a device which could fit that purpose. To be continued, huh? And on the words are hard. And on that note, I unfortunately need to get back to work. I've got someone real important dropping by soon, you see.
More important than me? I resent that.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
I knew that, of course. Drop by again soon, Isabel.
He was in a tough spot there. He did not know how to continue.
Seeing you always brightens my day.
You got it. Quest log updated. Ooh, Ooh, are we getting weird questions or continuing?
Question.
Here we go.
It's about our upcoming movie night.
Someone's excited.
Of course. You have a preference between VHS or DVD playback?
Hmm. This one is kind of a tough one. So, I... What did... words are hard. DVDs, when I was a kid, were already a thing. Like, I'm fairly certain I was like, when were DVDs first created? I don't remember, but DVDs predate me by a little bit, I think. Uh, DVD release dates. When were these created? No, one second. I'm actually curious about this. Okay, this is somewhat meaningless knowledge that probably doesn't even really matter trying to figure it out. But anyways, DVDs were invented in 1995 and overtook VHS sales in 2002. I was born in 2001, but like at the end of it. So technically speaking, when I was by the time I was like 6 months old, the DVDs were more popular, and they were already a big thing. Anyway, I just dropped my phone. I'll pick that up in a moment. Anyways, so like I remember when I was a kid, we had a lot of DVDs, but my grandmother also had like an old VHS player, and up until right before she died, I would still spend time watching VHS with her. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll go with VHS. Why not? I still remember like watching episode 5 of Star Wars on VHS or something like that. Like, a whole bunch of old movies on VHS. Those were some fun. I had fun with those. Why not? That was a long-winded way of getting to that point of nostalgia, sure. That was a whole lot of words for nostalgia, sure, actually. But anyways,
Roger that. I'll see what I can do.
looking forward to it.
Over and out.
Look at you, Isabel, making spontaneous plans. Yay, movie night with Apex, movie night with Apex. Good going, girl. One second, let me grab my phone. Where did it go? Ah, got it. Okay, anyways, we have new info on Apex. Apex, there you are. Death certificate. Ooh, I missed this fact. We now have his daughter in the family list. Hidden info number 4. Apex and his one-time lover, Zenitha, were both only 19 years old when their short fling resulted in Summit. She was named after Elder Summit, a patron saintess of ingenuity. Interesting. So, what's next on the Apex route? We have to speak to him during evening. Is it nighttime proper? You cannot. I can't use escape to do that. Okay, it is. Interesting that that went through 2 periods of time. Do I have to go to bed, or can I just... Okay, I can do that. I don't know if I've... Did I ever try that? I just keep heading to bed anyways, but I don't think I need to anymore. But I just skip like 4 periods of time, and we can continue on. I'm assuming there's going to be 2 more Apex events. Maybe 3. We have 1 more thing in the pamphlet, and then 2 pictures to get a hold of. Unless we get 2 of those pictures in 1 event. In which case, I don't know. But anyways, continuing on. If it isn't my favorite customer, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, continue route.
Where's the iridium roll?
Let me try that one again. Words are hard.
Gah, where's an iridium alloy RAM generator when you need one? Just side warp propeller brackets. Side warp...
Yes, I'm messing up on the easy words here.
Side warp propeller brackets everywhere. There's nothing wonderific about this situation at all.
Am I catching you at a bad time?
Huh? Who's there?
It's Isabel.
Uh, just a moment, alright? I almost have it. Just have to reach a bit more. Oh no, I'm falling.
Watch out!
Oof. Dang it! My head.
Oh, poor Apex. It's a good thing you're already dead. Are you alright?
No. But I'll be okay, don't worry. That little incident probably hurt the charge fragmenter more than it hurt me, to be honest.
If you say so.
Anyway, I think that's enough pain for one day, so I'm probably going to close down and head to the bar.
Oh? I guess I'll be leaving then.
Don't be silly, you're coming with me.
I was gonna say, we started this ritual of going to the bar with him, but then we only did it once. Anyways, why did we do it twice? I think we did it once before the route, and then once during the route already. So, I don't remember.
I mean, if you want to...
Sure, lead the way.
Wonderific.
How was your head doing?
I'm just going to put this back in the storage. And...
Apex above you!
Huh?
Oh no. Ow! Why is this event Apex hurts himself over and over again?
I feel like my head is full of bumps.
You look fine to me.
Really? I guess I'll endure then. Still hurts though.
I mean, you got 2 bonks. You just keep bonking your head. You need to stop with that, friend. Understandable. So, did things go well with that important customer you mentioned?
I brought that up, did I?
Yeah?
Me and my big mouth.
Is this another one of those things where it's for the guide and you're not supposed to talk about it, so you keep telling us to forget you talked about it? Was it supposed to be a secret?
Well, let's just say that it's a good thing that I'm fantastic at what I do. Otherwise, the guide would probably have had me replaced a long time ago.
The guide, huh?
I mean...
It's been a while, guide. I haven't seen you since the last main event thing where you popped up in.
Enjoying an idyllic night out, are we?
You...
Oh dear. Am I interrupting something? A bold declaration of love betwixt 2 souls, perchance. No.
Can you leave us alone, please?
Addressing me in such a manner? How deliciously daring of you becoming. How deliciously daring you are becoming, Miss Salvie. And in such a short time, too. Perhaps you ought to think before you speak, lest this polite incursion of mine may take a turn for the worse.
Alright, I'm sorry. Every time the guide pops up, the mood sours pretty quickly.
Much better. So, can I help you with something?
Help?
Yes. I suppose one could phrase it as such. Look at me, Mr. Melioda. Deep into my eyes, if you will.
Uh,
It hurts.
what's going on? What are you doing? Oh dear. Did I neglect to mention that you must maintain eye contact until I say otherwise? If not, this might sting. Even more than it needs to. Are you erasing his memory of working for you? Is that what you're doing?
Ugh.
Apex is twitching in pain. He's clearly struggling to not break from whatever the guide is doing to him. Is there nothing I can do? Hmm. That's enough for now. I applaud your resilience. Now then, I shall let you return to your inconspicuous fraternizing. And Mr. Melioda, please keep this sensation fresh in mind. It should aid you in choosing your words more wisely come the future. No, you weren't erasing memories, you were just causing torture. Okay. See you around, jerk.
Yes, my lord.
Splendid. Toodles. Love how he always says goodbye with Toodles despite all the heinous things he keeps doing. I think he actually just walked away this time instead of teleporting away. That's a first. That's a change.
I'm sorry you had to see that, Isobel.
Don't be sorry. I'm just glad you made it through.
Uh,
I can only imagine how angry you must be right now.
huh? Oh, I'm not angry at all. If anything, I got off easy. It's my own fault for talking too much. I've seen him do much worse for much less.
Really?
Yeah. I could never be angry at him, considering everything he's done for me.
Don't think I like that take, but okay. What has he done for you exactly?
Are you kidding? What hasn't he done for me? Bringing me here, allowing me to keep working, giving me my very own store. As far as I'm concerned, I owe him. I mean, if I didn't have my work, then...
Your thoughts would take over? Like you said before?
Something like that, yeah.
But... By bringing you here and putting you to work, isn't he forcing you to cope with things in an unhealthy way? I mean, if you weren't here, you'd be dead. Like, or non-existent, I guess would be more accurate to say. So by keeping you alive and busy, he's also keeping you from making peace with everything that bothers you.
Hmm.
Or am I wrong?
You don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you... Well, you've successfully stumped me.
That wasn't my intention.
I don't want to say something I'll regret, so I'm going to leave now.
Apex, wait. I didn't mean... Clearly I struck a nerve. And I was just trying to help too. Anyway, I should leave him alone for now. If I want to continue talking to him about this, it'd probably be best to do so when he's about to close down the store for the day. Best log updated. New message incoming. Oh, hello, guide. This is not a fun question.
Miss Salvie.
Are you messaging me from behind the counter?
Correct.
Why not just talk to me directly? Because he doesn't want to, obviously. My methods are my own. At any rate, consider yourself lucky I did not punish you as well today. Mr. Melioda's various slips could potentially put you in danger, should you choose to take them to heart. Is that a threat? It is merely advice from your friendly neighborhood guide. Thank you for the advice, then. Such a well-mannered young lady you are, Miss Salvie. Is he smiling at me? Such a creep. It's a good thing he can't read your mind there, friend. Anyways, this should be the last Apex lore bit. Before we get to the end of his storyline and whatnot. Hidden info number 5. His eyesight is very bad, but thanks to advanced ocular implants, he doesn't need to wear glasses. So he's got super contacts, got it. Close. So we need to head back to the Purgatory at evening to continue the route, which means skipping forward more time. And is this going to be the end of it? This event, maybe one more after it? No idea. But there are still 2 more pictures I'm waiting to see. Favorite customer, same exact thing as normal. Continue the route. Hey.
Salutations, esteemed customer.
You're not going to call me by my name all of a sudden?
That's... Sorry, I'm feeling a bit off in general.
Because of what I said at the bar?
Partly, I suppose. I'm sorry for just leaving like that. While my mind works very efficiently, I suppose it's possible for it to sometimes go too fast, allowing me to miss things along the way.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that while you certainly were direct, you may not have been entirely wrong. On some level, I know that what I'm doing is suboptimal. No matter the amount of work I willingly drown myself in, it won't erase the facts. Or will it change the past?
For what it's worth, I think we all have things we're running away from, or would rather just deny altogether. It's human. Feelings are hard.
That they are. No wonder I find myself so pulled towards machines. They're programmed to do something, and as long as they don't break down, they're as predictable as anything can possibly be. Though for everything that makes them great, they remain inanimate, unable to replace humans for better or worse.
I definitely think it's for better rather than worse. I mean, you did bring up the topic of AI art before, and you were talking about how the human aspect of it gets lost and thus art becomes somewhat more meaningless. So I think you also agree that technological art and technology can't perfectly replace humans ever.
Ultimately, I'd have to agree. In the spirit of denial, there's something I've never told anyone. And I'd like you to hear it, if you would.
Really? Me? I'm not that special. I mean, if you're sure...
I am. To be honest, I've never met anyone like you, Isobel. And you'd be doing me a big favor allowing me to share this with you. I think getting it off my chest will be a big step forward. Though I can't guarantee that you'll see me in the same light as after I'm done.
Now you're making me nervous. I'm waiting for a very specific soundtrack to start up because I feel like it's going to in a moment.
Sorry, it's just hard. But here goes.
There it is. This was the exact song I knew was about to come in.
Remember what I told you earlier? About my daughter seeing me off by the raft?
Yeah?
Well, when I talked about that, I wasn't being entirely sincere.
What do you mean?
I held Summit close, and when I looked into her eyes, I saw her mother. I saw my parents, and of course, I saw myself. In short, I saw a perfectly calculated blend of her known bloodline. A mathematically precise mix, down to the last percentage.
I was about to say percentage, but it's just percent.
But how can that be? Is it even biologically possible to be constructed so immaculately? No, it's not.
Who said that? Okay, it was Apex that said that. I don't know.
Because you see, I'd created it in my mind. Using the most advanced chrome available in my body deck to its fullest potential, I envisioned her. But she wasn't really there, of course. Just a hologram at best. And a hallucination at worst. In truth, I have no idea how she'd look at that age. My great shame and regret, I was never part of her life. Oh. And when I left my home behind, I did so by myself. There was no one there to wish me luck or say goodbye, say farewell. Just a vast, endless ocean, submerging the world one microliter at a time. Submerging the world one microliter at a time. My inability to face the unpredictable brought me to that point. A lifetime of brilliance, and all I had to show for it was solitude. I only saw her once, when she was a baby. That one memory of her face was eventually replaced by other things. Things that seemed so important at the time, but as it turns out, weren't at all. I stared at that lifeless projection, and it brought me no peace. It only further cemented the fact that I had made mistakes that could never be undone. And so, I drifted out to sea. Never to return.
Gallery content unlocked. This art piece is still beautiful. But this... I'll give this back the title of bittersweet only because this is purely bitter. Although this is very bitter with more background into it as well. But even excluding the absence of summits and the look down and like arm there, even purely just this tiny little change in the eyebrows, you can see exactly what emotions there. Like even it would even still feel different if that was like that upward instead. Though, oh no, this art piece is just immaculate. Like I don't even really know how to say how I feel about this art piece. Like No words can explain it, really. Oops. I had to move my mouse and accidentally just, like, tossed it a little bit. I'm throwing stuff around in real life and just completely fumbling all over the place today, aren't I? But anyways.
And that's the truth of it all. I am a complete and total failure. I couldn't live up to anyone's hopes for me. Not my father's, not the elders, and especially not my daughter's. All I could ever do was run away, always escaping into myself. I'm worthless.
Warning. You are about to make a pivotal choice. Embrace him lovingly, or comfort him as a friend. Let's go for the romance option. Embrace him lovingly. Apex. It's alright. You're only human.
After hearing all that, you really don't think less of me?
Well, I mean, it probably wasn't the best thing to do. But it's in the past, and it's obvious that you regret it. And no matter what, it can't be changed now. Also, you've shown so many other sides of yourself. Great ones, since we've gotten to know each other. It'd be impossible for me to think less of you now. If anything, seeing your honesty makes me like you more.
You like me? Am I misunderstanding, or...
You're not misunderstanding anything.
Oh. Wow.
I guess, huh? I guess the question now is if you like me back? Are you laughing at me?
It's just... I was so sure that you'd just leave. And instead you stumped me yet again. I haven't felt this surprise since Elder Viceroy successfully descaled a nuclear rubidium crystal without the use of his signature 12 chronoton collector. Sorry. I tend to babble when I'm, Suddenly, I'm very aware of the fact that there's no work nearby I can escape into.
Is that always such a bad thing?
I guess not. Isabel, would you mind coming by the store tomorrow? I'd like to I'd like to talk more about all this. But not now. I mean, if that's okay. I need to gather my thoughts.
I understand. I'm sorry if I came on too strong.
No, don't worry about it. If anything, I'm the one who said too much. I'm happy that you shared your feelings with me. Let's talk more tomorrow, alright? Come to the Purgatory before it gets dark.
But isn't the store still open then?
You'll see.
Oh, interesting. Quest log updated. Tomorrow before it gets dark, huh? I can't wait. Okay, big heartfelt emotional moment over. Time to get into the bumps. We can do this little segment first. Here, this very well might end up taking us over time, but oh well, I want to see it through. Apex. Favorite customer. I think we might actually be his favorite customer now, just saying. But anyway, continue the route.
You're finally here.
Yeah, I said I would be.
Just a moment, I'm gonna lock down the store.
Trapping me inside, are you?
Well... I'm still here. Oh, whoops. I thought you left. Clearly I didn't. Sorry, Cheese, but we're closing early today.
Why do you hang out here every day?
My name is not Cheese. It is Cheese the Second. Time to leave. You're really throwing me out? This is an outrage. I'll make sure your manager hears about this. You're going to tell the guide? All by yourself. I'm sure he'll take kindly to you complaining about the opening hours of a store he has decided to entrust to me. Go ahead. I'm sure he won't take it as an insult to his intellect at all.
Please, Cheese, go tell on Apex to the guide. I want to be there when it happens.
Alright, I get the point. Enough foreboding sarcasm in italics already. Thank you for the patronage, and do come again.
I gave him the wrong voice. He was supposed to have, like, the deal or no deal sort of thing. Game show host was what I gave him. You handled that well.
I know, right?
So?
Huh?
Oh, what happens now?
Right. So, I've been preparing our movie night.
Yay! I had completely forgotten about that.
No worries. That's one of the perks of having a restless mind. I never forget anything.
Unlike Indalesso, who says he doesn't forget anything and then does anyways.
Almost anything. Never mind, spoke too soon.
Still impressive, though.
Oh, you flatter me, you. You flatterer, you. However, there's some bad news.
Huh?
I got so wrapped up in trying to make the movie viewing device perfect that I ended up breaking it.
So, the brilliant Apex failed at getting a movie running.
Hey, yeah, that's about the size of it. I can't argue.
Too bad. But I still appreciate the effort.
You're not disappointed?
To be honest, watching movies when it's bright outside doesn't really do it for me anyway. It's something you should do in the dark. Which is why it's called movie night.
Huh. Seems like I still have a lot to learn.
One step at a time. So,
Huh?
If you knew we weren't actually going to watch a movie now, why did you close down the store?
That's I was hoping we could do something else.
Like what?
I've finished gathering my thoughts. And if you... if you'd have me, I'd love to have you.
Have each other... That's...
Huh?
Weird. Interesting. Kind of spicy. That's kind of spicy.
I thought so too. Here, let me help you up on the counter.
What? Wow, you're strong.
I have done lots of manual labor. Also, you aren't exactly heavy.
Hmm. Kissing scene! Apex, the scatterbrained genius from the future. I can't imagine living the way he did. And for that reason, I don't think I can judge his decisions either. There's so much I like about him, even love. He's genius, brilliant, caring, and unlike anyone I've ever met. I'll do my best to help him come to terms with his past, and one day, I hope he'll see himself in the same bright light as I see him in. Apex route completed. Yay! Apex route and... Oh my goodness. Ooh, gallery content updated.
Oh, what a terrific morning to you.
So we ended up in his bedroom then. Okay. Um, I don't think I'm awake yet.
Some nitro-fueled coffee, perhaps? It'll keep you awake for eons. And I'm not even exaggerating.
Thanks, but no thanks. Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself. I hate to tell you to leave, but I have to open the store soon.
Don't worry, I understand. You're just doing your job.
Yeah, but still... Anyway, I'll see you later, won't I? You're welcome to drop by the store. Or in my room, for that matter, anytime you want.
I'll take you up on that. That's an Isobel guarantee. Aw, yeah.
Copyright infringement.
Hmm.
Just kidding.
Oh, you. Congratulations on fully completing Apex's route. Approach Apex in his room at night to spend some more private time together. Oh. Oh my goodness. New messaging coming.
Oh, question.
Here we go again.
Yes. And fair warning, this is a hard one.
Oh no.
Given that the square root of 1,234,321 is 1,111, and a zirconium magnesium engine needs 17 energy cores to run at peak efficiency, then...
Ugh.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Yep, but never scare me with math again. Yes, sir.
Roger that. That's us.
Oh my goodness, I love this game. I want more routes. Like, I can't wait for the shield route. I don't know if there's going to be more routes. There could be. I kind of want there to be. Hold on.
That's us.
Who's the hammer and who's the wrench?
Good questions. Over and out.
Future shock. I feel like there's something... Sorry. I feel like there's something in my hair. Is this a cable? How did that happen? Curious if that might be the heirloom collection thing, but nope. Yes, how indeed did a cable get in her hair after we kiss at the shop and then wake up in his room? How did that happen? No idea. Anyways, I want to take a look at this art piece again and look at the achievement art. Future shock. Complete Apex's route. Happy Apex! Curious how we're going to do this. How we're going to become an exemplary Purgatory employee. I'm assuming we have different dialogue if we were to head back to the shop. Sure, let's head to the shop real quick.
If it isn't my favorite customer.
That's exactly the same, it seems like. Ooh. Can actually come back and help him out if we want. We don't really have time to do that today. We're already over time, but we'll keep that in mind. Skip through all that. Anyways, let's just save and then take another quick look at this art piece. Yay! I love the art in this game. I really love this like watercolor. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.